In this question, we're looking to find the limit as x goes to -5 of root x plus 6 minus 1 over 2 minus the square root of x plus 9. Substituting in a value of -5 for x gives us an overall value of the numerator of 0 and an overall value of the denominator of 0. Well, that won't do, so what we need to do is rationalize the numerator and rationalize the denominator. Well, rationalizing the numerator means multiplying it by the square root of x plus 6 plus 1, as shown here. And rationalizing the denominator means multiplying it by 2 plus the square root of x plus 9, as shown here. But when you multiply the numerator by a new factor, you have to do the same to the denominator. And likewise, when you multiply the denominator by a new factor, you have to do the same to the numerator. Well, what ends up happening is the square root of x plus 6 times the square root of x plus 6 is x plus 6. We add that and subtract that, so that cancels out, and then we subtract 1. We're still left with this factor on the end. And over here we have 2 times 2, which is 4. We add 2 root x plus 9 and then subtract 2 root x plus 9 in the next one. We then subtract the quantity x plus 9, and we get this as our result of multiplying those first two factors in the denominator. And then, of course, on the end, we still have our square root of x plus 6 plus 1. Simplifying x plus 6 minus 1 gives us x plus 5, which is the offending factor. And simplifying 4 minus quantity x plus 9 is 4 minus x minus 9, which is negative x minus 5. Notice these other factors continue to travel with the rest of the question. Negative x minus 5, we can factor out the negative 1 and we're left with a factor of x plus 5. And we have that offending factor in both the numerator and the denominator, the factor of x plus 5. At that point, we can cross those factors out as shown in red. What we then have is 2 plus root x plus 9 over negative 1 times the root of x plus 6 plus 1. And when we substitute in the value of -5 for x, as shown in those last 5 lines, we get an overall final answer for the limit of -2.